This is the country where we made so many promises post-Nirbhaya. I'm surprised, China NC, just because you're part of the ruling coalition, you choose not to protest. You were so strong earlier on women's related issues. You were so strong on issues for punishment for rapists. In cases like this, I'm told that you want to defend the actions of the court. Quite strange, China. I want to open with you. Ranjana Kumari is there, but why, China? You want to actually defend this judgment?
Arnab,
yes?
Every single person wants to see Kuldeep Sengar in jail. This verdict which has come from the Delhi High Court, it's not as if the government is not going to challenge it in the Supreme Court. Our Prime Minister has spoken.
But we haven't had a statement from the government yet that they intend to challenge it in the Supreme Court.
But
right now, it is only the victim who plans to. It is only the victim who plans to. It is only the victim who is planning to challenge it in the Supreme Court. I would have liked very much for the government to move in very quickly.
I can assure you that the government will challenge it in the Supreme Court. Our Prime Minister has always stood up for women's rights. He's spoken many a times on rape, the Purush Pradhan Mansikta that needs to change, and the fast-track courts that we are looking forward to.
No, but very much so. For that reason, this is an extraordinary decision. Why has the government not stepped in immediately? Ranjana Kumari, who's a renowned woman activist, China NC says that the government will intervene and seek a review on the matter. Of course, she's not speaking for the government in this case.
Well, Arnab, it's a shameful day in our legal history. Women and children have not got justice in the past. They are not getting justice now. And now look at this, a pedophile, a convicted criminal has been released on the very flimsy ground, and the ground is that it is taking too much time, and too crowded court, that is High Court, doesn't have the time to listen to all the arguments and everything. So they are now, and it is going to take a lot of time, and he's already spent so much time in the jail. So let's release him. Now, what kind of a judgment is this? I want you to bring some legal experts and just to analyze this whole judgment.
No, I will do it for you, though I'm not a lawyer. Let me say this out here. What has happened here, Ranjana, I've analyzed this. The court has minimized a life sentence for rape and murder into a mere technicality. In several cases, Raman Malik, Ranjana, you and I have debated what is rarest of the rare. And the problem is that in cases of rape, we keep having to redefine what is the rarest of the rare. The court says in this case, it's a mini acquittal for Sengar. It is a mini acquittal for Sengar, saying POSCO does not apply, POXO does not apply, and the court decides that the very provision under which life imprisonment was imposed cannot be brought into the ambit. And it is said that because the Sengar is not technically a public servant, hence it is not a case of aggravated penetrative sexual assault. Which means that if he...
So what really was, what he was charged with is all wrong. It's all fake.
No. The court looking for a needle in the haystack to save Sengar claims to have found one. Which means the whole system... Which means the whole system is on the side of the rapist and murderer. Raman Malik, why are you quiet?
So what message are we sending to the country?
Message is clear.
The court has...
A politician can get away with rape and murder.
I would only want to make about 8 or 9 points, if you permit me to do so, and
make one point.
Unearth everything in front of you.